Here we go, Miles City, help him out, a 4-year-old paint stud. Hot diggity dog, look here. Each rodeo upside down and bucked off in the mud. Milton Robinson, no score.
Howdy, partners.
Here we go, Miles City.
Welcome to the annual Miles City, Montana bucking horse sale, where it rained on their parade this year, but that didn't stop them.
Tell you what, folks, we're certainly tickled to have you here in Miles City. Kind of a wild and unorchestrated event.
In this monsoon,
Here we go.
any other event would have been sensibly postponed.
Yeehaw, we got rodeo going on.
But cowboys are known for their reckless abandon, and they weren't about to let 3 days of rain and flood warnings rein them in. The horses didn't have much to say in the matter, and neither did we.
Oh, no, another one fell down for him.
Ever heard of a rain date? For 61 straight years, bucking broncos have come to the sale to show their stuff to buyers from rodeos throughout North America. Rob Frazier is an organizer of the bucking horse sale.
And what does the horse get out of it?
What does the horse get out of it? Well, actually, if he goes to the right place, he gets a good life. You know, these rodeo contractors take excellent care of the horses, and they put a lot of miles out on a truck going from rodeo to rodeo, but actually they only work for 8 seconds, and they're well fed and they're well taken care of.
Come on, Will Bankley, got a little Miles City in this one.
Cowboys pay for the privilege of trying to stay on these spirited steeds
Right on, no, don't give up.
long enough to win a few bucks in prize money and perhaps move a little closer to making it on the pro rodeo circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, let him know you appreciate his hard work and determination.
Cowboys like Dave Struhler from Golden, Colorado. He's a bareback rider.
Is there any way to describe the feeling coming out of the chute?
Put your hand in a vise, tie it to a train, and drive it off a cliff. That's about the easiest I can put it to you.
Cody Terno in trouble early in a mouthful of mud.
What does the mud and the weather do to you?
Tries to mess with your head. You don't want horses to slip and fall on you. You don't want the horses to get hurt. We don't want to get hurt, but it's part of the nature. We've all been around it, and it makes it kind of fun and wild.
Cowboy upside down and in the mud.
Thousands of fans cowboyed up and filled the seats. Those under the overhang, anyway. The horses didn't seem pleased about the weather. They were none too keen on the chutes either. Some had never been in chutes before. To them, a rodeo was some sort of filthy aquatic event.
We're gonna have mud wrestling before the day is over, I guarantee it.
They'd also never had some guy, some absolute stranger, jump on their backs, as if that was completely natural.
Horse number 326.
A few horses were reluctant to even run out into that muddy slop. Where's the grounds crew?
A little bit scared of mud here. We're going to start things over. Horse number 327.
And the ones that did made sure the riders paid the price.
Stud from JH Rodeo with a handful.
The auction for each horse began the instant the rider hit the ground.
David Struhler, Golden, Colorado bareback rider, will be sent to go next.
Dave Struhler was up next, about to drive that train over that cliff once again.
Here we go, David Struhler, Golden, Colorado.
He rode well, staying on for the required 8 seconds. But he would finish just out of the money this day because his horse wasn't quite challenging enough.
It started good and then finished kind of weak, just died out a little bit. The horse.
You were good.
Yeah.
375, here it I, 375.
Dave's horse sold for just $350. The highest price paid for a horse here was $4,000. Tim Teedy was a buyer, shopping for bucking horses for his rodeo in North Dakota.
You're looking for a feisty,
Yeah, something that's got
spirited.
something that's got a little wake up in them, you know.
Only the religious and the revelers experienced a moment of dryness. It stopped raining for a couple of hours one evening, which was cause for dancing in the streets.
God called us to be saved,
and cowboy church was held indoors.
That's a big old horse, huh? If Jesus is gonna come back, he's gonna come back on one like this.
A little prayer might be in order for parishioners who regularly mount powerful, wild, irritated beasts.
Are they crazy?
Oh yeah, some of them are. It's the same way as the horses. It's got to be bred into them, you know.
Have you had a lot of injuries?
I broke my leg, my arm. I just broke my collarbone in Austin about 8 weeks ago.
That doesn't discourage you. Doesn't make you want to be an insurance salesman.
Here we go.
How about your mom?
She's all for it. When I was younger, she just kind of, didn't want to see me get hurt, but I was going to do it regardless. You can't stop somebody from doing what they love.